You're welcome back to my channel. This is Sharp and Love TV on YouTube. This is Sharp and Love TV on YouTube. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen different type of clipper blades. Any type of clipper blade, step by step, professionally. This is a channel where you learn how to sharpen, how to form, how to design, how to refresh any type of stone surfaces, step by step. This is a channel if you have not subscribed to Sharp and Love TV YouTube channel, please subscribe before we start the tutorial. If you have been watching the video before, you have not subscribed. If this is the first time you are watching the video, you have not subscribed, please let us subscribe now. And the reason why we need to subscribe is that for us to see the notification immediately we come on live to sharpen clipper blade. The reason why we need to subscribe and pressing the notification button is free of charge. Free of charge. It is free of charge. YouTube will not deduct any amount from your account. The reason why we need to subscribe is that for you to be able to go back to the main channel to watch all the previous videos we have produced, to watch all the membership videos that have been released to public, so that you get access to watch them all one by one after the other. You watch and gain, so that you get access to see all the YouTube videos we have produced in the channel free of charge. You can download, you can remix, you can watch, you can share the video out. Anyhow you want it, you can do it. So far you have subscribed, you have pressed the notification button. It is free of charge. Our tutorial today is how to sharpen trimmer clipper blade. Trimmer clipper blade. This one is trimmer clipper blade. You see it? This one is trimmer clipper blade. This one is trimmer clipper blade. You can see the teeth. Very, very tiny. You can see it. Very, very tiny. You see it? So if you want to learn how to sharpen trimmer, subscribe to Sharp and Love TV. Any type of clipper blade you want to know how to sharpen it using the super hard manual sharpening stone, using the sharper, subscribe to Sharp and Love TV. If you want to know how to sharpen condemned clipper blade, rotten clipper blade that are being used to condemn, drop in the dustbin, you go there and pick them, you wash them, then you sharpen them back to be working like new one again, or even better than the new one. And you want to be using the stone to sharpen, you want to use it sharper to sharp, subscribe to Sharp and Love TV immediately. Don't waste time. Everything is an opportunity in this world. Don't waste your time. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You see where the right subscribe. SUBSYB subscribe. Use your finger to press it. You now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press the notification bell to now give you 3 bell options. Press the one at the topmost painted white or black in color, which means you have subscribed. You have pressed the notification button. The moment you come on live, the moment we post video, the moment we post short, you are going to be the number one to see everything. Today, by the grace of God, we are going to sharpen 3 different types of clipper blades. 3 different types. 3 different types of clipper blades. We are going to sharpen. So I'm begging God to spare us with time, because not only this work I'm doing, I engage myself in about 3 or different type of works gathered in the same studio. So if time permits us, I'm going to show you how to sharpen trimmer clipper blade this time. At the same time, I'm going to show you how to sharpen trimmer clipper blade. You see this type? At the same time, I'm going to show you step by step to sharpen rotten condemned clipper blade. All these one are difficult clipper blades to sharp. Only a professional, a real professional barber engineer, barber stylist can sharpen all this type of clipper blade using the super hard metal sharpening stone to sharpen them to taste. Now, let us start with the rotten clipper blade first. Let me put this trimmer here. We are going to start with the rotten clipper blade. Yeah, I can see your comment. You're saying hi to me. Hi to you too. Please be putting your country there. Be putting your country there. Your country. Now let us start with the sharpening. Number one thing we have to do is to clean the blade. To clean the blade. So we are going to sharpen rotten clipper blade 1. We are going to sharpen trimmer clipper blade 2. We are going to sharpen trimmer clipper blade 3. So we are going to sharpen three different type of clipper blades, if time permits us, because I still engage in some works gathered in the same studio. If you have free time, we are going for the 3. We are going for the 3 by the grace of God. But if customer come for another work, which means anywhere we work reach, we have to stop there. Then we'll come back again. I don't talk lies. I don't talk lies for anything. So I'm going to when time reach for this one, I'm going to lose it. And I'm going to show you the step by step to lose this type of clipper blade. How can you remove the blade? It's technical. If care is not taken, you can remove it easily. Easily you can remove, but return it back, it may be very, very hard for you. And care is not taken, you might spoil this clipper mouth. If care is not taken, I'm telling you sincerely, it is very, very easy to remove. To dismantle it is very, very easy. But to couple this mouth back again, to be normal like this, is very, very technical, which I'm going to show you step by step how to remove it, then how to replace it back. So I'm going to show you. Then step by step to sharpen this type of clipper blade. Look at it very well. It's for trimmer. You see the mouth? Very, very tiny. Very, very tiny. You see the mouth? Very, very tiny. Let me on the light, whether we can still see it better than this one. Yeah. You see the mouth? You can see it. Very tiny. So if care is not taken to sharpen this type of clipper blade, you may even condemn the clipper blade totally. You may condemn it, I'm telling you sincerely. If you don't know the step-by-step to follow to sharpen this type of trimmer clipper blade, very, very difficult to sharp, but very, very easy if you know the techniques. It's difficult for many to sharp because people have been calling me from different parts of the world. Sharp trimmer, sharp trimmer. Let us see the way to sharpen trimmer clipper blade, in which I've been doing. Yeah. So may God spare us with the time. As I told you, not only sharpening I'm doing in my studio here, I engage myself in about, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 5 or 6 different type of jobs. So if there's no customer for others, for now, we are going to sharpen the 3 clipper blades, the 3 sets. Trimmer, 2 trimmer, and 1 rotting clipper blade. Then let us start with the rotting. If you can sharpen this type of clipper blade and you test it, it's confirmed. I'm telling you sincerely, any type of clipper blade, you must have to sharpen it correctly. This type of clipper blade, look for it. All these clipper blade Baba have used to condemn, they now put it in the dustbin, put in the ground. The ground has swallow it, chop it. You now bring it out, you wash it neatly, you now sharpen it back to be working like new one. If you can test it and it's working like new one again, no type of clipper blade you cannot sharp, because it's very, very difficult to sharp. But when you know the techniques, it's very, very easy to sharp, which I'm going to be showing you step by step. That is why I'm saying, if you have not subscribed to the channel before, Sharp and Laugh TV, please subscribe now. If you have not subscribed before, please subscribe now. This video you are watching, look under it by the right hand side. You will see where there is subscribe. SUBSCRIBE, subscribe. Use your finger to press it. It will now change to subscribe with notification bell. Press the notification bell again. You now change to 3 bell option. Press the one at the topmost, painted white or black in color. The right AWL beside it, press it, which means you have subscribed. You have pressed the notification button. The moment I post video, the moment I upload video short, the moment I come on live to sharpen clipper blade lively, you are going to get the notification immediately. You are not going to worry yourself at all. No need to worry, no need to bother yourself. The notification will come to your screen. Immediately I come on live, it will appear to your screen immediately. So you are going to see that the why. That is the reason why I'm asking people, or I'm almost saying advising people to subscribe. So that anything going on the channel, you can be able to see it immediately. No need to search for it. The video will come to you by self on your screen. If your screen is on, it will come immediately. And if your screen is not on, immediately you on the screen, you are going to see it as number 1. So, and it's free of charge. YouTube will not charge you for any amount. It will not charge you at all. It will not deduct any amount from your account. It is free of charge. I'm cleaning the surface of the stone. Then, to give you the secret, this is a smooth surface stone. I'm going to start with the smooth surface stone. I have smooth surface stone here, different types. I have normal surface stone here, different types. I have quartz surface stone here, different types, which I'm going to be showing you one by one. I can't show you at once. As you are going, sharpening, proceeding, I'll be showing you different type of things. Stay tuned with me. Stay tuned. Yeah, don't get out of the screen. Just stay tuned with me. Now, I have cleaned the surface and now apply the oil, engine oil, neat one. You now use your finger to spread it. You see the way I'm spreading the oil on the surface. You now come with the special stone. This one is called special stone. You take it to balance the surface of this one. Let me set the camera very well. Please, if you can see the screen very well, it's very, very neat. You can see it properly. You can see it very, very neat, and you can hear my voice clearly. Please let me know. Just type clear, loud and clear, please. You can hear me clearly from the other side. You know, network is somehow in my country here, but if you can hear me clearly, please just type loud and clear. Let me see, please. This is another stone again. This one is biscuit bone. This one is biscuit bone. Then you spread the kerosene on the surface. You spread the kerosene on the surface. I clean my finger. Then I'll place the blade at the angle of 45 degree. 45 degree, you place it. So let me show you for the benefit or advantage of the new viewers, new subscribers. This angle 45 degree. Let me show you very well so that this is a line here. We are now in mathematics class. This angle 0, this angle 180. When you go upright, this angle 90 degree. From here to here is 90 degree. When you divide into 2, it's 45 degree. That was how I get the 45 degree positioning. Then the sharpening, you divide the blade into 2. You sharpen this side, you sharpen here. Anything you do for this side, you repeat the same thing for here. The way you press it down here, you press it the same here. The number of to and fro you count for this side have to be the same with here. They have to be the same thing. Then the way you activate the surface of the stone for first side have to be the same with the other side. Then you divide the blade into 2. You divide the stone into 2. You sharpen this half on this half part of the stone. You sharpen the remaining part of the blade on the remaining part of the stone. Anything you do for one side, you have to repeat for the other side. Equation balance. That is to and fro 100 times. To and fro 100 times. I'm going to get closer to the screen so that I'll show you where the stone has started working. Let's watch carefully. Let me off the light whether it can still be clear a little. Yeah, let's watch now. Look at the surface of the blade. Yeah, look at the surface. You see where the stone started working here? Come like this, reach here. So I went to and fro, that is 100 times. From here to here, to sharpen this side. So I've sharpened this side now, to and fro 100 times. Let me show you clearly. I divide the blade into 2. I position my thumb here to sharpen this side. I press it lightly. That is the application of the pressure on the back of the blade. You see, I press it lightly. I now went to and fro. That is 100 times to sharpen this side with slow motion. Then with the stone of this surface of the stone treated. Now you can see what has happened. You can see it. You see the shining. You see the flatness. From here, reach here. So what I've done for this side now, this side, the process I've taken on this side now, I have to repeat the same thing to this side. So that after repeating the same process, the process I've taken on this side, when I divide into 2, I sharpen this side 100 times to and fro. I treated the surface of the stone. I press it lightly. So I'm going to repeat the same thing for the other side here. After I repeat the same thing for the other side now, the surface will not be the same. Just a minute. So after I apply the same method, the system I apply for this side now, I'll now apply the same thing for here. After the surface of this blade now will now balance the same way. As you are looking at it now, this area of sharpening now, this area is lower. This area is lower because I've chopped little out of the surface of this side. Then the chopping I've chopped here through the sharpening of 2 and 400 times, I have to repeat the same thing for the other side here, so that this side self will be sharpened, and it will go down to chop, go down the same level to make the level of this the first part of sharpening. Therefore, the surface will now be balanced, level the same way shining across the same way. So this process is very, very important. The more you miss this processing, the more you are going to be getting the blade wrong. If you sharpen the clipper blade, it will not work. But when you follow the process, what you do for here, you repeat the same thing for here. What you do for here, you repeat the same thing for here. So the effect will not be taking place in the other side. It will be going the same way. The flatness will be the same, the shining will be the same. Let us go for the second side now. The reason why I'm explaining for you to really understand the process step by step to sharpen the clipper blade. And subscribers, some viewers used to call, say try to explain the process you take so that not just to be watching alone, so that I can be able to understand exactly what is happening on the back of the blade, on the inner surface of the blade, so that when they are sharpening on their own, they can be able to know exactly the road to follow, the step by step to follow to achieve the best of the sharpening on the surface of the hopper and the bottom clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, strategically. Okay. You see the way I've treated the surface? That was the way I treated the surface for the first sharpening of this side. Now I've treated the surface of the stone now for the other side now. So I've went 100 times to and fro for here. I have to repeat 100 times to and fro for here. The way I press it down lightly here, I have to press it lightly for the other side too. Let us go. That's 100 times for the second side too. So what I've done for the first side, I've repeated the same thing. Then let me show you if you want to clean the blade. See it now. Let me re-on the light to make it a little clear. Look at the way I want to clean the back of it. See the way I'm cleaning? See the way I'm cleaning? This is the back of the blade. You see the way I'm cleaning? So if you want to clean the front, you go from the center to the front like this. Don't come from the front to the inside of the blade, no. Or you come from the side, no. Come from the side, no. You go from the center, or you open the rag like this, you cover it up, you pull it out. You see like this? This is the easiest way to do. This one is very easy. At the same time, you can fold the rag. You go from inside to the outside, inside to the outside. You see the way I'm doing it? So that the sharpening you have put in on the surface or in the angles on the side of this blade, you will not try to quench it again. It will remain it will still remain there effective. So that at the end of the day, when you finish your sharpening, you mount it on the clipper engine, it's going to work fine. You can see it now. Let me come closer to the screen so that I can show you what has happened on the surface of the blade. Look at it now. The first sharpening I went 100 times. It was from here, reach around this area. Now, what I've done for this side, when I divide the blade into two, I press it lightly for sharpening. That is light pressure. I have 3 different types of pressure. You can press it lightly, you can press it medium way, a little bit than the normal one. Then you can over press again, depending on the condition. When we get to that one, I'll be explaining for you in another tutorial. When you want to clear error on the surface of the blade for the upper or the bottom clipper blade, you can overpress at times to achieve your aim. Now, what I've done for this side now, 100 times to and fro, I've repeated the same thing for here, 100 times to and fro. The way I've activated the surface of the stone to sharpen here, I activated the surface of the stone the same way to sharpen the other side. Then the number of to and fro I counted for here, to and fro 100 times. What I mean by 100 times to and fro. From here, I go half, come back 1, 2, 3, making 100. Now I've repeated the same thing 100 times for here. I repeated the same 100 times for here too. Then the way I went slow motion, I did not fast too much to go the motion. Then the same thing I went for here too. Therefore, this inner surface you are trying to sharpen now, you are directly or indirectly using logic tricks to make sure the system you apply, the method you apply at the back of this blade now to sharpen it, it will affect the inner surface of this blade to be flattened the same way. Let me get closer to the screen. It will flatten the same way, then the shining across will be the same way. Let us watch carefully. So if this clipper blade is not sharp in your present, you might be even be thinking it was sharper, electric clipper blade machine to sharp. So you might be even thinking that it was electric clipper blade sharpening machine I used to sharpen this clipper blade, because if you know how to use sharper very well, you know how to use the stone very well, you are going to get the same type of result. You can see it in this way. So let us repeat it like 2 or 3 times now and see what is going to happen. There's plenty carbon on the surface. You have to clean it. You have plenty carbon. Carbon solution is there. Stone particle is there. Iron particle is there. You see, I've cleaned it now. So let me reapply the oil. This one is see biscuit bone, new one. The same at 45 degree again. So I'm going 50 times now, 50 times. That's 50 times. Let's watch again. You see the flatness? You see the flatness? Most especially the front where it's going to cut. You see the flatness there? Then you see the shining, the same color. You can see like this. So for learners, you don't rush to test. So let us repeat it 2 or 3 times before we now sharpen the second side. We now test. Yeah, when we sharpen the upper clipper blade, finish, we drop it down. We now pick the bottom clipper blade, we sharpen it. Then we now test the clipper blade we are sharpening. This, so the type of design we're supposed to see on the surface of the upper and the bottom clipper blade, I'm now going to show you whether the clipper blade is sharpened correctly or it's not sharpened correctly. Let us go. Now I'm going 50 times now. I have to be faster a little bit than the first and the second one. Yeah, let's get closer to the screen. Watch carefully now. You can see that we still maintain the flatness and the shining. We still maintain the two. The camera is blunting. You can see like this. So let me finish up with the upper clipper blade. I want to show you how to finish the sharpening. I want to show you how to finish. Let's clean the surface first. Look at the way I want to finish it. I'm going 30 times here, 30 times here. Slow motion. Slow motion. You can see it now. So this clipper blade now has been sharpened correctly. We have seen the flatness, at the same time the total shining across the whole surface. You have seen it. Yeah. So this one is sharpened correctly. So I've picked the bottom clipper blade now. So I want to sharpen the clipper, the bottom clipper blade step by step again. After we confirm the sharpening correctly, we now mount the hopper on the surface of the bottom clipper blade. We now test it to confirm what you have sharpening, whether it's correct or it's not correct. So we are going to confirm it. The same angle, 45 degree again. So I'm going to and fro 50 times here, 50 times here. Large pressure, slow movement, slow movement. Let us watch now. Let's look carefully. The stage we are now is how to study the inner surface of the blade during the sharpening. When you are sharpening your clipper blade, how are you going to study the inner surface of the blade? Where the stone has touched well, where the stone touched partially, where the stone is not touched at all. How do you want to know it? How do you want to identify it? That is what I'm going to show you now. This we are, the stage we are now is how to study the inner surface of the blade. Number one, we are going to see three different types of signs. Three different types of signs. Three. 1, 2, 3 different type of signs. Number one, where the stone has worked very well on the surface of the blade. That is number one. Number two, where the stone has touched partially. We are going to see it. Number three, where the stone is not touched at all. Let us watch carefully now. Look at this area. This area I'm showing you. Look at this area. Stone works here very well. These two areas here, this area and this area, the stone touches very well, chop it very well. That is where the stone touch very well. That is how to identify it. You see the shining well there. Then where the stone touch partially, look at this environment. This environment here, partially here, partially here. The stone touches partially, that is halfway. Then where the stone is not touched at all, this environment, the stone is not touched at all. This environment, this black area you are watching, so the stone is not touched at all. So which means we have seen the three different type of signs on the surface of this blade now. Where the stone touch well, here and here. Where the stone touch partially, this environment. Then where the stone is not touched at all, this environment. Those are the three things you can see where the clipper blade is used roughly, rotting, used to condemn. So those are the three things you are going to see there, the three different type of signs. Now, if you continue to sharpen the surface now, as you continue to sharpen, this area the stone has worked well, it will be expanding. It will be expanding to cover this partially, and to cover entirely the where the stone has not touched at all. So the more we sharp, the more the sharpening will be progressing to cover the whole inner surface of the blade. Let us go. Treatment is very important. You have to treat the surface of the stone you are using. So I'm going 50 times now. 50 times here too. Light pressure, then fast movement, fast, very fast. So let me get it closer before I clean. You see how it is? You see the surface? Let's now clean. So that when you sharpen finish, you remove it or you take it off from the surface of the stone. You should know how it's going to be. You see the way I'm cleaning the back? If you want to clean this front, as usual, go from the center to the front like this. Or you hold your rag, you open it, then you use that to cover it, you pull it out. You see the way I'm doing it? And see like that? Let's watch now. You see the difference now? Where the stone works very well is now expanding. Let me show you so that you can be able to see properly. The stone touched here very well before, and here. Can you see now the sharpening is expanding? The shining is coming out well. The darkness is disappearing. Where the stone is not touched at all, now it has touched it partially. Where the stone touched partially, now the stone has touched it well. Where the stone touched partially, the stone has touched it well. Where the stone touched well, it's now expanding. It's now progressing. So it's now trying to cover the whole surface of the blade. You can see it. Mere looking at it, the flatness is coming out, the shiny is coming out at the same time. The more we sharpen, the more we maintain the stability on the back of the blade. You put it the same way, you sharpen the same way, you apply the same method for the first and the second side. That is how you are going to be getting the best of the result in the inner surface of the blade for the upper and the bottom clipper blade. Let us go again. Let me show you before we go again. So I'm going 50 times again. Let's watch again. You can see the inner surface now. If you look at this area, we see small black here, small black here. You see it? So the stone is working on the surface very well. Then the flatness is coming out, the shining is coming out little by little. Because this is a rotting clipper blade, all the surface is rotted. There's hole on the surface. Oh, we have different type of hole on the surface. So it is entirely rotting. The complete body, you see it, completely rotting. So we are trying to scrape all those rotting areas. We scrape it out of the surface of the blade so that it's going to give us total flatness and the total shining across to make the blade work fine. Let us go again. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.